This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine, let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Howdy, 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 everybody. This little light of mine. Great old song, has a history, but nobody's sure who wrote it. One of those. But it came about in the 1920s, around there, and first as a gospel song. This little light of mine, don't hide your light under a bushel. That line was put into this song, and it became later on it became a popular song in the civil rights movement in the 1960s, and also it became part of a kind of a children's genre of songs, lullabies and kids songs, and that's where it seems to be today. Although Ralph Stanley recorded it, and he used to sing it, and a few other bluegrass folk people sang it for years and years and still do. So here we go, popular song. I've got capo on the 2nd fret, and so we're in the key of D actually, because C up 2 is D. Remember now, for those who don't know, when you capo a C at the 2nd fret, keys and notes go up like the alphabet. So from C, go 2 frets, next in the alphabet is D, C, D, right? E would be up here, the 4th fret, C position. So this one employs a little bit different techniques how to get the melody notes, keeping that alternating bass going, right? This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it. So first we got this. This is gonna be different for you probably. See, my index has on a C chord, it's at the 2nd fret, 1st fret, 2nd string, 1st fret, but it's got to come over. It's got to come over under my middle finger, which is on the 4th, to get this melody note. This little light of mine. So here again, you got to come in here. I liken it to, I don't know if you ever learned the A chord like that, 3rd string, 4th string, and then 2nd string. So I liken it to that because the index comes in under the middle. The other thing is you got to keep these 2 down hard. And then right away it comes back for the melody. Light of mine, I'm gonna let it. So melody note this time with the little finger on the 3rd fret, 2nd string. Back to normal C. But I gotta play a C7 coming up. 3rd fret, 3rd string with a little finger. Because we're going to an F. Wrap the thumb over F, thumb over for the F. Open 2nd, so we left the normal F, which is 2nd string, 1st fret. We'll lift that off to get the open, because that's a melody note. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it. Back to C. I'm changing the bass here. 2 bass notes for C, right? So just to change it up. Same as the beginning. Now we're going to play an E7. This little light of A minor, back to C, G. On the G, we've got these two down. 6th string 3rd fret, 2nd string 3rd fret. But we want also that open 1st string next for melody. Little tag at the end. We're back to C after the G. C. Now I go. You'll see it on the tab. By the way, the tab's coming up. Hang in. When I hit the 3rd string open, I'm going to let go of that C. And I kind of shorten those notes by releasing pressure. You get more of a staccato if you want to emphasize something. Instead of, you can play that way. Or just change things up, give a little bounce. So that's, I would say it's early intermediate because of some of the, I mean, I don't use it. This doesn't happen come up too often. I mean, I've played other weird stuff, but E's like that. But all right, A minor. You get into all kinds of places where you need a melody note, and it doesn't just quite fit real easy. So like this here, C, and then the index on the 3rd string, 2nd fret. Try to do that slow so it gets nice and smooth. Right? So all those movements are slow at first. So you ingrain those movements by practice, and that's how it all works. Because if you try to speed it up too soon, it gets sloppy, and later on you just kind of never get it smoothed out. From experience, I'm not a patient person, although for some reason I was patient enough to learn guitar, but I sped up years ago too soon, and that's what happened. I never quite got it quite right. I had to kind of relearn all those moves. I had to go back, and that's a pain, you know. So I had to go back and relearn real slow to get the right movements. So, all right, this little light of mine. All you finger pickers, we got to let the light shine on our style of playing. Take care.